This is just going to be a quick little update video here. So our new Rimworld mod pack and series is going to be Doomstone. And what this is going to be is this is going to be kind of a generational, kind of Weird West township situation. We're going to see colonists grow up through generations. We're going to have them face very strange occurrences and monsters while they try to build up a whole town. And so one neat aspect I'm going to try and do with this series too is treat it like a town, really. So everybody gets their own houses. Everybody will get like their own job too, and like a place to work. And it won't be like they'll have a bunch of jobs. So we're going to have an interesting little dynamic there if it works out. Now this is going to require some testing. And so part of the reason I'm putting this video out there is to lay out what the schedule is going to look like when we start this series. So the plan and what that means for testing it too. So what the plan is going to be is when the series is officially started, we'll be having 6 episodes a week, down from the 7 we have. The Ideology series, in addition to just running a long time, was 7 episodes a week, but it was 3 Twitch streams a week. And getting that 7th episode in 3 streams was very hard sometimes. It kept me up very late and streaming into the wee hours of the night when I didn't really want to be disturbing anybody in my apartment building. So we're not, unfortunately, going to do that. So we will lose a weekly episode, but I think that's fine. I think we'll make up for it in the quality of the series. Ideology series was pretty underwhelming. At least the typical viewer seemed to think that, in that there weren't many. But yeah, so 6 days a week, 3 days on Twitch. We'll be on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for that. And our Twitch schedule will start with a week of testing. This will be after I get back from Thanksgiving vacation. So the basic plan is going to be that we do streams Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We spend 1 week testing, and then the second week we start recording the actual episodes. And since the week will start with a Tuesday stream, there will never be an episode uploaded on a Tuesday. Instead, the episode upload schedule will be Wednesday through Monday, basically. That's how we'll look at it. Tuesday is the weekend. Why not? Tuesday really is like my weekend with my work schedule. So it works out well for me to do it that way. So the plan is going to be probably the 30th, the 2nd of December, and the 4th of December will be our test streams, where we test out the balance of the mod pack. We see if some of the mods I've selected so far for the mod pack are going to work, or they're not going to work in terms of balance and theming and compatibility. So we're testing for a bunch of different things. The other things I need to do is I need to figure out what ideology is going to look like for this. I have the base outline of the ideology, but we got to test out some things and see if they're going to really match the theme of the series, or if they're going to like overwhelm things, right? The point of the series is not to be an ideology run. Ideology should complement the mod pack, not define it. So we need to test that. We need to develop the characters, plan them out. I have ideas, outlines for character archetypes. But we'll want to see, give them a test run, make sure they're going to work. There's going to be some interesting... The mods involved in this are going to be very interesting. A lot of them I haven't played, and a lot of them are very big mods. So we'll have to see how well they play with each other. We're going to be rolling with a bunch of monsters. We're going to be rolling with the magic. We're going to be rolling with some other stuff. Old West, obviously, a bunch of stuff like that. So we'll have to see how all of those mesh together. In terms of big mods that have been in other mod packs I've done that are going to this one, there's not many. I'm looking at right now maybe using Rimworld if it doesn't feel too futuristic, right? If we can get like an old 1800s oil derrick feel to it, and I'm not sure if we really can. I don't remember what the low-tech stuff in there looked like. We'll do it. But yeah, we might not. It won't be a centerpiece, though, like it might have been in some other things. Because plastic manufacturing is like, whatever, who cares? But yeah, and then in terms of the actual proper episodes, our first real Twitch stream for the main series should be December 7th. Now, the stipulation on that is that if we run into problems in the week of testing the mods, that might get delayed if we have to iron out some bugs in the mod pack, or if there's some things that we need to like change. I have done a little XML editing myself, so there is the possibility for me to like tinker or change some mods for the mod pack specifically. I did that with the Terminator mod pack a while back. But that will make it take potentially a bit longer to do. Right now, I'm not anticipating having to do any of that. I think the mod pack pretty well covers everything I want it to. But yeah, we'll see. And it's an important thing I want to get out there is that the week testing is also a great opportunity for people to suggest mods that we can add to the mod pack and test out live on Twitch and see how they're going to feel and work out. But yeah, after testing's done, we'll start the series proper. The anticipated first day, if everything goes according to plan, is December 7th for the first Twitch stream, which will be followed by the first episode upload on December 8th, which will be the first half, basically, of the Twitch stream. And what I'm going to do is the thing I did for Ideology on the Twitch streams, where I kind of live edit the episodes. Basically, if you want to see everything that happens in real time, you have to watch the Twitch stream. Whereas if you want to see kind of the highlights of me, I'll pause the recording, I'll do cuts in the recording when nothing is happening, and come back when we get some interesting event that happens. And that's the format I'll be following for this series. So if you want the condensed version, YouTube. You want the live experience and the long form version, Twitch. I have no plan to upload VODs of the long form version, but if that is something people want, we can discuss that. I could start a VOD channel or something, but so far nobody has asked for that, so I haven't felt any reason to do so. So yeah, if that's something that interests you, being involved in the mod pack, please join me on Twitch, or you can leave a comment here on the video too and suggest some mods for the series, and I'll let you convince me, or I'll let you know what I pick up and decide to run with, or if I've already gotten the mods that you're suggesting in the pack. So yeah, please let me know what you think. I'm very excited about this series. I am so hyped to be getting back to mod packs after doing a vanilla Ideology run, especially with how long that run took, doing the Arcanexus victory in 100 episodes. Like, oh god. We're also going to go not as hardcore on this series as I did with Ideology. Ideology, that was a vanilla on max difficulty, which is... whew, pulls your hair out sometimes. It's really stressful. This, we're going to try and take it a little bit more chill, more of a chill series, less of a stressful series, because it's going to have a little bit of that role play, town building aspect to it, which doesn't really work as well if you're fighting for your life every episode. But we're going to, we're not going to make it baby mode. We're just going to be playing on like the second hardest difficulty instead of the hardest. And if the mods end up favoring us too much, we'll pump it back up to the hardest difficulty. So yeah, it's not going to be as stressful as the last series was for me, but it still should be pretty exciting. And I think the theming here will be pretty fun. Another thing, if you want a colonist in the series, feel free to leave a suggestion in the comments. At least the starting colonist I have strict plans for in terms of like the lore of the series and the setup. So unfortunately nobody can reserve one of the starting colonist names, but I think what we're going to do is whenever we recruit a new colonist into the series, we're going to give them a new name, and then whenever we have a new child born, we'll let that name be generated as is appropriate for the mod pack. So we'll get our own thematic or viewer names to start with, and then as the generations develop, we'll get our own little twists on those starting names. I think that'll be pretty cool and fun. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Kind of an off-the-cuff quick update video, just so people know where things are at with Rimworld, and just so people can contribute, and we can come up with a pretty sick mod pack, if it's not already there. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with it so far. I just... if there's anything I've missed, if there's anything cool, that little mods, especially little mods that you don't hear about, those ones can be really hard to find on Steam if you're not searching for the right thing. Anything you think would be good here, especially if it's obscure, just please let me know. But yeah, that's probably enough rambling in this video. I don't script anything. I just start talking off the cuff with an idea of what I'm going to get into, a couple of scribbles on a piece of paper in front of me. Say this and that, and make sure you say this. So I apologize if this is rambling and incoherent. But if that kind of content bothers you, you're probably on the wrong channel. So, yeah. Feel free to stick around even if you hate this video, I guess is what I'm saying.